Game 5 is in the books between the Barrie Colts and the Kingston Frontenacs, and what a game it was here tonight. Starting off, goaltender Sam Hillebrand getting the start for the Barrie Colts. That was a question mark, especially after what happened in Game 4, where the Kingston Frontenacs just lit up the Barrie Colts in game number 4, but Marty Williamson showing his confidence in his goaltender and putting him right back in there, kind of like retribution for Sam Hillebrand. And boy, oh boy, did it ever pay off here tonight. Now, starting in goal, no surprise for Kingston, Charlie Schenkel. Now, before the game, a big announcement. The Barrie Colts have signed a 15-year lease agreement with the city of Barrie. So the Barrie Colts playing a season without a lease. I talked about this in a video last summer, and tonight an agreement was reached. So I'll do a video going into more specifics in the coming days, but just thought I'd announce that here, as that was unveiled at the start of the hockey game here tonight. Now, going into the first period, Barrie out-shooting Kingston for the first time this series. The Frontenacs all series have heavily outshot the Barrie Colts, but this time a little different. And then after that, Durbin had a great chance for the Frontenacs, but Sam Hillebrand, he was dialed in. Joey Willis also had a great defensive play, came back, took away a scoring chance for the Barrie Colts, as this was a wild game, all hands on deck for both teams here tonight. Now the Kingston Frontenacs would open the scoring as Jacob Battaglia came out of the penalty box and a beautiful behind-the-back pass right to Cedric Gandon, and he would find the back of the net, making it 1-0 for the Frontenacs after one. Shots in that first period, 17-6 for the Barrie Colts, something, like I said, we have not seen yet in this series. Now in the second period, Schenkel robbing Dallin Wakely point blank. Charlie Schenkel, since the second period of Game 3, has been dialed in for the Kingston Frontenacs. After that, the Colts going to the nets. Romani looked like he tucked it through the legs of Schenkel, but it was then kicked in by Owen Van Steensel, and the goal was disallowed. So the Colts coming close to tying this hockey game, but they wouldn't be denied a second time, as Owen Van Steensel in the corner found Dallin Wakely all alone in front of Schenkel. He had the first shot stopped, and then the rebound through the pads of Schenkel, tying this game at 1. Now, there was a great shorthanded chance for the Barrie Colts near the end of the second period, where Wakely and Van Steensel, they were able to get a couple of good scoring opportunities on Kingston, but Schenkel again making the saves, keeping it tied at 1. Into the third period, Dallin Wakely going to the net, deflected a shot from Anthony Romani off the crossbar. Barrie came so close to getting their first lead of the night. After that, there was a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. Dallin Wakely was serving a 4-minute double minor for a high stick. Grayson Tiller was called for a high stick, so it looked as though Kingston was in a great position to extend the lead in the third period. This was midway through the third, but Ethan Hay would then take a high-sticking penalty himself, and it was a huge penalty kill for the Barrie Colts. And Thomas Jornen, after the penalties were over, had a clear-cut breakaway. Not sure how he didn't beat Sam Hillebrand, but Hillebrand with a huge stop. And then in the final minute, Owen Van Steensel had a 2-on-1 rush, and Cal Ewens, great defensive play, came back and knocked the puck off the stick of Van Steensel. And with that, we needed overtime. So after 60 minutes of play, Barrie outshot Kingston 41-27. And in the overtime period, it was back and forth they went. And for the Colts, Kashawn Aitcheson coming off the bench, drop pass from Mil Hemming. Aitcheson just decided, I'm going to throw the puck on net. Not a slap shot like we usually see. And it went in. You had Cole Beaudoin in front of the net, so Charlie Schenkel did not see the point shot from Kashawn Aitcheson, and he was your overtime hero tonight. So the Barrie Colts win Game 5. Your 3 stars tonight. Aitcheson, 3rd star with that goal. Charlie Schenkel, 2nd star with 42 saves. And then Sam Hillebrand, the 1st star with 27 saves. So Game 6 tomorrow night in Kingston at Slush Puppy Place. I will be at the game tomorrow. I'll do a recap, and can't wait to see how the series finishes, because I don't want to say there'll be a Game 7, but with the way Kingston plays at home, I would not be surprised if the Frontenacs are able to get the victory on home ice. But we'll have to wait and see. But that'll do it here from the Saddlein Arena here tonight. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk to you again soon.